Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Yo, peace and blessings, family. How's everybody doing today? What's good with y'all? It's your boy Bunya at you with a quick hitter today. On my lunch break again. Can't wait till this weekend where I celebrate the Passover, feast on unleavened bread, do our communion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Grill, smoke some lamb. I'm doing good. Doing good, CQ, but cannot hide. Doing good. Feeling blessed and highly favored, as an Israelite should be. Keep them law, statutes, and commandments, right? But I wanted to get with you guys, and I wanted to ask y'all a little bit, Put a one up if you've seen that debate with GRLA Hebrew and white Christian by the name of Dr. Brown. Put a one up if you've seen that. If you watch that particular programming. Salama, Kevin Maxwell. Brother Jason seen the debate. There's Abigail, Nalanti. Kwame Yasharala. He's an ish. He's a transformer, Tanisha. Sister Tanisha. I call them the Transformers. They're religious Jews when they won, and then they're bloodline Jews when they won. The Transformers. Hebrews in disguise. Joe Scott gives a 1. The brother Kevin Maxwell said, which channel is it on? So we don't really got a lot of, are we getting any more ones? So I watched the debate. I didn't really watch it. I was actually at work and I was listening to it. Obviously, one of the things that I could say is, when you bring the chart into it, it kind of really convolutes a lot of stuff. If it was me, I would have just been arguing for, us here in America, that's the easiest one to prove. You know? But what was that? I'm gonna tell you what, I don't really honestly believe that was a debate. You know? I don't think it was a debate. Now you look at the end results of that discussion they had. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it a discussion. I'll call it a contention. I'll call it a dialogue, but I wouldn't call it a debate, right? And the reason why is because when you look at what a debate is and how it's formatted, that wasn't a debate. That was a discussion between two people who had points of contention, right? What came out of that? At the end of that discussion, you had Christians saying, Dr. Brown won, and you had Israelites saying, Guerrilla Hebrew won. Now, at the end of that discussion, it was still ambiguous of what information was superior. Now, let me ask you guys a question. We see how that discussion was conducted, or that quote unquote debate. You see how that was conducted. Let me ask you, how would you feel if they had that discussion and there was a panel of three people, right? A panel of three people, a Jewish guy, an Israelite, and someone that was neutral, judging that debate, judging it as a debate. And as it was going on, they was taking points and tallying points at the end of that debate, right? And then at the end of that debate, whoever had the most points, then the consensus would have been between those judges that this person was the person that won that debate. Doesn't that sound a little bit more orderly than to just have them discuss something and then have it ambiguous where nobody's really called the winner? When we're dealing with a court of law, like that's how they do it in the court of law too. The jury is comprised of peers of whoever the defendant is, right? And they hear both arguments, and after they finish listening to both arguments, they take their information into consideration and choose who was right or who was wrong. I feel like that whole thing was just kind of like a money grab. Because if it was anything that was worth looking at during that discussion, was the amount of super chats coming through. People paying to get their comment seen, their comment heard. Now, whether or not you had a good comment or not, you know, I don't think it moved the discussion in one way or the other. You know? But this is how it would work though. If that was a situation where they did tally points and things like that, that would be something for the record books. To say we've already, shalom and blessing, Brother Kadar, we've already had a formal debate on this subject, and it was found that Jewish people lost that debate and that Israelites won the debate on this particular topic. right? Then things wouldn't be so ambiguous. It wouldn't be so vague as to who actually won that debate. And it could actually benefit to a certain extent. How? Well, for our people who don't know that we Israelites, we could point to that and say, look, this was a discussion that they had, and we won that discussion, or we won that debate. And it was a panel of this many people who decided that we were more accurate in our understanding than they were. And within that panel, they actually had a Jewish person. In that panel, they actually had an Israelite. And in that panel, they had someone that was neutral who wouldn't be biased towards one person or the other. And we came to a consensus that we were right. But what you got on Berean's channel was a money grab. Them super chats that was running through there, man. And I don't understand why. Like, here's something else. If it was just going to be something like that, why not make it benefit the Israelite community, right? Why do something like that on Berean's channel? You know, do that. You know what I mean? Why not talk to Pastor Kelly or Dante Fortson or or Tell Ministry or any other Israelite where you could put some shekels in the Israelite pocket instead of Berean show. Now, where I stand with praying for our people and praying for, those of our people that have marked themselves as enemies of the awakening and as their people. We pray for them, but why are you going to put shekels in their pocket? So I don't understand why they decided the platform to be Bereans and why people feel like Berean is so fair. Bereans have me blocked for almost a whole year now. All I had to do is come through there and say a couple of words and it pissed them off. I think I had to record it when he got upset. I never played it. But he got really upset because they had some Jewish guy on their channel going straight off, but letting them speak. Now, but when Israelites come on that channel, the moment you start saying something that's going to contradict or counter their arguments, all of a sudden they don't got no time to hear what you got to say. But this Jewish guy was just spewing all kinds of time-muted, bastardized understandings and slander and blasphemy about our Mashiach. And you, Berean, this guy Berean, let him speak. This brother have all kinds of atheists, homosexual Morites, on his channel to argue against us. You have a guy by the name of Pastor Green who don't understand that Edomites still exists, arguing, against us. That's who they align themselves up with in order to come at our community, And then you got these then you got these idiots like the guy we had on here not too long. I forgot his name, man. Jewish, another transformer. He called himself hurting us by doing a video saying Salt of the Earth lied on him. And I'm like, yo, this bro, hey, and I not call him brother, but this guy still pushing the same narrative, talking about you kept the fast. Man, look, B, I'm like, look, B, it's been people keeping fast longer than that. So if we keep the fast, you know what, Israelite, if we keep the 5 fast, then we must be Israelites too then. You know. But back to Berean, that was a money grab. That wasn't the real debate. That wasn't no debate. You know. And I can say Guerrilla Hebrew brought out a plethora of information, you know, but in when you're attached to Eurocentric Christianity, everything that come out of a white pill, man, everything is good, man. It's like a dog eating out of the master's hand. You know, dog won't eat it out of the regular tray. Everything tastes better out of the master's hand. You know, so Berean and them was eating it up. Everything that Dr. Brown had to say was great. You know, and then you had, you know, I don't like to call him Pastor Mike, but Mike Holloway. I believe he came through this. I can guarantee you he had a lot of favorable things to say about Dr. Brown. But what he won't say is that Dr. Brown disagrees with his whole notion of it and his interpretation of Israel or who they are. You know, according to Dr. Brown's understanding, Mike Holloway would be a supersessionist or a replacement theologist because his doctrine is riddled with replacement theology. You know, and that's one of the reasons too Berean kicked us off his platform, you know, and why I got him why I'm blocked on his platform, because I told Mike, I said, yo, you straight out of the book of replacement theology. Israel is you know, everybody can be an Israelite, spiritualize everything, you know. But real debates don't happen like that. I just want to let y'all know that. What we've been doing all this time with this arguing back and forth, that ain't no debate. You know? Ain't no proceeds going to nobody. You know, when they hold debates, the money that go into those debates also, that the people bring and donate, those proceeds usually go to something that's going to benefit certain people. You know? Yeah, let's have this debate and let's collect some money so that we can benefit the homeless, so that we can benefit the orphans, so that we can benefit the widows, so that we can help brothers that's locked up in jail get certain things, right? Let's donate the proceeds. Them dollars ain't going nobody pockets except for Berean and whoever else they decided in the background those dollars was going to go to. But I think the money would have been better spent if it went towards Israelites in the community. You know? Because why help someone who against the awakening put money in their pocket? Scripture said, you bless Israel, you should be blessed. And if you curse Israel, you'll be cursed. So if you against the awakening, you bringing a curse upon yourself, Berean, Mike Holloway. You look at the numbers on these guys' channel. They curse. You big time, Mike, right? Jesuit trained Mike can get 500 hits on your channel, bro. Unorthodox more always got something to say about Israelites. Is he an Israelite or is he not an Israelite? Blacktastic always got something to say against our people. Is this guy an Israelite? Is he not an Israelite? Who are these guys, man? And what the hell are they talking about? Why you got to gripe with people who claim to be Israelites? Why are you down talking your own people? Why are you sounding like that? I wanted to pull up something real quick because it was crazy, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. Just a screenshot. Man, these Negro lights, man, these fools just bugged out, bro. Real talk, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. Cause like these guys, man, they go on Berean show, man, and they be cutting up on their own people, man. Saying stupid stuff like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna grab it. Cause this one sister said something. I came into this spot disguised. This one spot disguised, and this sister would just bad mouthing her people. Hold on. All of a sudden, we don't do proper research, and we, where is this at? Where is he at? I'm trying to find it. And they had this one up. That couldn't have been up the whole time. Oh, there it is. There it is. I almost had it. Almost had it. I seen it. And I missed it. Where's it at? Trying to pull it up before we go. Cause this right here, man. This is why I be getting so vexed, man. With people. Cause they say the stupidest stuff, man. And they don't realize how racist it sounds and how self-hatred. How self-hating it sounds. If I could only pull this up. My computer's acting slow on me right now. Acting like it don't want to work. Yeah, so, but what's with these people who always claim that we don't have the intelligence to reason, that we don't have the intelligence to go into a high level of information in scholarly study? What's wrong with these people? Like, do you realize when you say that stuff, you're talking about your own people? When you say the Hebrew Israelites don't do that, like, come on, man. Like, do you know how many Israelites it is in this country?
Israel back in the
day. Let me see. I'm trying to find this one guy comment.
They come up.
It's so coonish.
I'm gonna bring up hearts. God, mine. It couldn't even be deeper.
It's so coonish.
I don't have hatred to people. None of every Semitic.
Why don't y'all just leave the white man alone?
I'm sorry. Well, hold on.
Man, I thought I was gonna be able to get it, but I can't find it. I seen it, but I can't get back to it because this is too slow. I bet you I can get it from another one though. Hold on. Here we go.
Let me just grab everybody.
Where we at? Almost there. There we go.
To be a priest, because to be a.
Now look at this. Why do these guys do this stuff?
To work in the temple.
Here it is. Let me share my screen with you. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to show you what he said. And this is the type of people we dealing with, man. You know? Look at this. Look what this guy says. A typical trait of low context culture is the constant demand for sources or claiming those they favor has sources, but not recognizing that all sources presented aren't credible. Right? Now, he's saying that because Dr. Brown didn't present any sources. Everything that came out of his mouth was just out of his mouth. He didn't go and create any kind of presentation to prove his point. The brother from Sakari did that, but they wanted to deny his sources. So Black Tastic was on there caping for the white man, just to be like, "Oh yeah, they didn't present no sources, yo. Hey, yo, there's no sources. These sources don't mean nothing." These guys sound dumber than Rocky Balboa, man. You know, and not just even just attributed to just like one person. He just calls out a whole community, like a whole culture full of people that don't understand, you know. And we're all dealing with content. What do they call it? Constant dissonance. You know, continent dissonance. Cognitive, meaning something's wrong with our brain. You know. But you know what? These would be the same people standing in Judgment Day. These would be the same people standing around cognitive dissonance. Dissonance. Thank you. Cognitive. You know, these the same people that'll be standing around asking why is this happening to us. You know, why is this happening? Oh God, please save America. Lord, please don't kill the white man. Oh, Jesus, please. That's how they're going to be. Lord Jesus, please save the white man. You know? Don't let master go down. That's what they do. You know? But that wasn't a debate, though. That's all I wanted to say. What that was a money grab. That was a discussion. It was a waste of time. That's what that was. It was a waste of time. Unless you were trying to get them to spill the beans on something. You know? Exactly, Sister Notorious Hebrew. That's the meaning of it. And they always think that we got some issues with our mental. You know, like our minds don't work. We can't read and understand. We don't have reading comprehension. We have cognitive dissonance. You know, we got cognitive dissonance and all that. Something wrong with our mind. You know, the hurt. We're hurt. We're angry. And then why aren't you angry? You know, anybody that's waking up to the truth should have some level of anger, some level of disdain for the situation that our people have been put in. You know, But I'm gonna tell you what. This too shall pass. Anybody that's talking all that bull crap about our people, they're obviously not looking around at the things that's going on, you know. So go ahead. Act like you got a cape on you. To the Most High, come over there with that kryptonite. Most High got that kryptonite for all of them. All these super saber Esau dudes. And go down right with your master. But with that being said, this has been your brother Banya with another quick hitter. Walk in faith, walk in grace, and walk in obedience, Israel. It's always a pleasure. Shalom and blessings.